The Sons of Antiquity present The Hot Take Show. Today's episode...
Clickbait.
I knew that title would get your attention. Welcome back to The Hot Take Show. I am your host, Dan, and I'm joined in this fine, lovely studio by my co-host, Evan.
Hello.
Evan, tell us about clickbait. What's going on with that? Because I see it all the time.
Clickbait was added to the Oxford English Dictionary in 2016, but it has been around for a lot longer. It actually stems from the yellow journalism of the post-Gutenberg era that relied on catchy headlines with little or no substance.
Lesbian Nazi hookers abducted by UFOs and forced into weight loss programs. All this week on Town Talk.
So here are some examples of some clickbait titles that you might see out there. You'll never believe this blank. How to achieve results using this one weird trick. The thumbnail is usually something like a cucumber on someone's head or like someone poking their finger with a needle. And lastly, they didn't know blank, then this happened. Or they showed up to this, then this happened. And you're like, oh, what happened? I guess I should click on it.
Here are some other examples. What about this cure that Big Pharma doesn't want you to know about? It's so easy.
Yeah.
Just natural.
All a natural, 100% natural. Yeah, it's never artificial or anything.
No. Do this every day to be 100.
Now, there was a lady who said that she drinks 3 Dr. Peppers a day, and that's why she lived to be 100.
Now you're drinking Dr. Pepper right now.
That's exactly right. That stuff is good. It's got sugar in it, and two doctors have told me that if I drink it, I will die, but they died first.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
Now, that wasn't clickbait. That was just a video I watched, but I believe it. I really do think that Dr. Pepper has medicinal qualities.
It was developed by a doctor.
Exactly.
Not by Mr. Pepper.
My next guest is Dr. Jimmy Brungus.
Here's another. 10 pictures that went too far.
And usually that one has like Kim Kardashian on it.
Or it's obvious that it's going to be porn.
Yes.
When you click on it.
Yeah, or really just fake boobs.
Well, she has a 164 triple X chest.
Here's another one. This has been prevalent recently. Congress signed a law to help eliminate your debt. Get rid of up to $300,000 in debt.
Yeah, who wouldn't want to click on that, right?
It's easy.
Yeah, why haven't you clicked on it already?
Congress signed a law to just get rid of your debt. That's how it works.
But we have to pass the bill so that you can find out what is in it.
But you know what's funny is that that's actually not going to be clickbait soon.
Yeah.
That's the sad part, yeah. It will be actually true. Like, they'll just sign a law saying, there's no more debt. Boom. Magic.
It's gone.
Remember this person? This is them now. You will be shocked.
Feel old yet? And now here's my favorite is the hate him meme. Trainers hate him, right? See how this one guy used a experimental drug to build muscle overnight. So now the trainers, he doesn't need a trainer anymore in the gym. He just takes a supplement and he can grow big and strong. It's always got a picture of a guy who's absolutely jacked. And then it says, click here to learn more. And that's, of course, what you don't want to do. Don't click on that. I mean, we all know that. But if you're new to the internet for some reason, why are you watching this video? But if you're new, don't click on that. And then there are variations of that because that became a meme in the mid-2000s. So then there was doctors hate him because he's got this brand new drug, or the porn industry hates him. That was for the Ron Jeremy penis growth pills or something like that. But then there are variations on clickbait that come in the form of emails, and Evan has some experience with those. Tell us about that.
Well, I think you do too, but I think about everybody has if you every now and then you go to your spam folder.
Sure.
Oftentimes, Russian women are just desperate to, what's the word I'm looking for?
The family-friendly word you're looking for? They're very desperate to interact with him in a romantic setting.
They were just here, they're smoking hot, and that's all they want to do.
Yeah, well,
Just
I mean,
you.
Yeah, I mean, how can you blame him? I mean, look at Evan. Just look at him. I mean, this is a guy that Russian women love to be all over. Look at the chain around his neck. I mean, they're looking at that and they're saying, "Oh, this guy's got money."
Chain time. Well, YouTube is another big source. Oftentimes, we get what may be called electronic thoughts or e-thoughts commenting on our videos, and it'll be a white girl in the thumbnail wearing hardly anything.
That's exactly I love where this is going.
and a white name, like super white girl name. But then the comment is like terrible English. And it's like half in Chinese with like a few dozen emojis.
That's a woman after my own heart right there. Really. They know how to get me in the feels.
I mean, I go through and delete them, and probably report them too, but I doubt it does anything.
And speaking of YouTube, YouTube used to be such a simple place with very few ads, and all the video thumbnails, well, most of the video thumbnails, looked genuine. But now, everything has that same exaggerated eye-catching thumbnail with a ridiculous title. Case in point, anything by Mr. Beast or SS Sniper Wolf. It's all the same, and I hate it.
And they all do soy face.
Yes, the soy face is unbelievable in these video thumbnails. You were right.
It's everyone. It's not even just the lefties.
Yeah.
It's like the right wingers are doing it too with their.
Yeah. And why? Why does that make you want to click on something?
It doesn't. For me, it makes me mad.
Yeah.
When I see that, I don't ever want to watch a video of yours again. I mean, even Pints of Aquinas doesn't. And I like Pints of Aquinas. He does soy face. He does all these obnoxious, he makes little clips of his big interviews. And it's always something obnoxious. And really, it's just dumb. It makes me never want to click on his video again.
Yeah, for a modern thumbnail, all you need is soy face. You need bright colors. You need, bold text. And, a title that is impossible. Literally, this video cannot be about what you're saying it's about.
Or it's just super exaggerated. We found some examples from today from not these websites that produce said clickbait per se. But I went to CNN to check it out. And about half of their titles were clickbaity in that they really just led you on so that you might click on the article, which is understandable. Here's one example. A British guy crashed her Thanksgiving dinner. They've been married for 20 years. Is that the content that supposedly one of the most world-class journalism outlets is going to produce? It's even better than Fox is. It's a higher standard than Fox.
Yeah, and that's sad. Yeah, tell us about Fox. 'Cause we both have some strong opinions on the Fox thing, but it really upsets Evan for good reason.
It's just nasty and pornographic when they have articles like, "You'll never believe how this 50 or 60-year-old woman looks in a swimsuit." And if you click on it, it's her some creepy person who took a picture from behind a bush of her walking on the beach. Is that really the kind of information you want to put right side by side with conservative news? Is that really what you're about? To show 60-year-old women in swimsuits that don't want you to take pictures of them?
Yeah, and how long before we see that same article, but instead of some random 50-year-old model, it's Caitlyn Jenner? You want to talk about the number one worst perpetrator for the bikini pics and stuff like that, Bill O'Reilly, when he had his show on Fox News.
So hard drugs. You sell hard drugs? Yes? No?
Absolutely.
It's the one and only Digo Double G.
He would have a segment at the end where he would just be like, "Hey, look at this smoke show right here. She's hot." He wouldn't actually say that, but he would just find a loose excuse to cover something like that, somewhat that you might call softcore porn on this show. And it was always just, why you got to be a dirty old man? That's why you got fired from Fox.
Well, he got fired from Fox for sexual misconduct or something.
You were jogging.
I was jogging.
And you were actually sweating.
Yeah, it was hot as hell out.
Can we get video of that for next week?
Sure, no problem.
All right. No, I'm serious.
It's no surprise.
No surprise. Posting that junk.
Yeah. So, hot take, Bill O'Reilly sucks. Kiss my ass.
You are a hack.
Thing sucked.